Emma, I got a new opponent for you. We're raising the level. Last time it was 4.0. This time it's 4.5 ntrp. You beat a 10 UTR 6060.
No, my UTR is 1028, her UTR is 1048, and I just beat her 6060 like an hour ago.
So you beat a 10.48 UTR 6060.
Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm feeling well.
You're playing so much better. So for that reason, we're gonna give you a handicap. You're only gonna have one serve, which is gonna put more pressure on your serve.
That.
And Nico, I'm gonna give you 3 serves.
Love that.
So if you missed 3 serves in a row, that's a triple fault. And you lose the point. We're increasing her pressure, we're reducing your pressure, make it a little bit fairer. Nico, do you want M or W?
Give me W.
Yeah. It is M. Emma, your call.
Yes, sir.
Nico,
Right.
which side?
I'll take the second.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm not going to coach her, I'm going to coach you. And if I see something between the points where I can help you with, I will. And I'll definitely talk to you between the games or on the changeovers, okay?
Okay.
All right. So that looked like a forehand in isolation. So the key against Emma is going to be trusting your forehand. The big problem that you had in the past was doing a lot of movement in isolation here. And not only for topspin, but even when you hit a little bit harder, there was some of this movement here too, where you would slap the ball and it would go very far out. So it's accessing that topspin that we've been working on, the swing path, coming from a little bit more underneath and having that nice vertical swing path. And doing that with the help of the entire body is going to be key to making a lot of forehands and staying in the rallies longer and building confidence that way. Yeah, it was on the line. We caught the line, yeah.
Oh my God.
Tough shot.
That pace is something else.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. Nico, you played a good game and you're serving well.
Yeah.
But the thing about Emma is her return is probably her best shot and the ball's going to come back quick. So it's just a matter of being ready for the next shot more than what you're used to.
Yeah.
You know, so the intensity has to be sky high and the alertness has to be sky high. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, you're going to be caught off guard a lot.
That's how I felt that last ball, yeah.
Yeah.
It came way faster than expected. So
All right.
on this, I feel like it's better for me because sometimes if I go a little bigger, it can hurt people. But at this point, I feel like it's better if I aim for a spot, you know, with more accuracy than it is to give an extra 5 miles an hour on a serve.
On the serve?
Yeah.
Well, the advantage you have now is that you can risk the first
The
serve.
first one I can just go all
So
out.
I would go flat on the first, then I would go slice on the second and kick on the third. You know, that's something that can work really well. And then from the baseline, just remember what we talked about prior to the match. Pick big targets, play high percentage tennis, stay in the rally as long as you can, and then when you get an opportunity, you do want to be aggressive because if you just keep the ball in play and waiting for her to miss, that's not going to happen, right? She's not going to miss that much. So you're going to have to win your points. And so when you get a chance to be aggressive, be aggressive. And if you miss, so be it. But don't try to be aggressive from disadvantageous positions in the court because then you're going to beat yourself too quick. Oh, you only have one. You didn't warm up and you only have one. You want to take a couple? I don't want to blow out your shoulder. Take a couple of serves. Come on. Nico, let her take a couple of serves.
Actually, I'm fine.
No, just take a couple. Come on. Just take a couple of easy ones. Go ahead. I'll give you the ball. There you go. So reduce your backswing a little bit and make sure you finish the return. All right. That's a good miss, actually. Just go just a tad higher, but I like the way you swung at that. So it's one of those things where you got beaten by a cheap shot because you hit a phenomenal serve, so you chipped it short, and you know you weren't there quickly enough.
Yeah.
And by the time you got there, it was a low ball around the half court, which is one of the trickiest balls to hit.
I feel like right now I have this little bit of intimidation, just the tiniest bit, but like, so I can still hit, but it's keeping me a quarter, half second behind, and that's keeping me from hitting my shots.
That's okay, man.
So
Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep the intensity up, keep the readiness up, and you're going to be fine. See, the problem on the return, a backhand return is you're very open here. You still need to turn a little bit. Yeah, so make a quick turn here with a very small take back and then try to finish as much as you can. That was better, but finish it a little bit more even. Come on. Oh, come on, Nico, right here, buddy. Make her play. Say again? Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go to the slice. I think you're going to be more stable with your two-hander when she goes hard to your backhand side. So I wouldn't really go to the slice that much. And just tightening up your backhand, making it a little bit cleaner, finishing more is going to help you because right now there's more mistakes coming off your backhand side than the forehand side. But it's okay. Just take care of the service game right here. Be aggressive on the very first serve. All right, here we go. Come on. Yeah, she's returning fast and you're just not ready for that next shot. So you just got to be alert and reposition yourself a little bit quicker. All right, here we go. Come on. Great serve, Nico. Come on. The problem with Nema is that her return is so solid. You trying to catch her off guard with a serve and volley, she's too solid for that. She's not going to give you a mistake off of that. Exactly. And you're going to have to come up with a really low volley there. So that wouldn't be a play that I would repeat. But that's all right, man. Number one problem is you're getting surprised by the power of her first ball, and that's hurting you a little bit. And also the backhand technique needs to be a little bit cleaner. There's a lot of arm action and you're not able to control the ball. So just force the finish like we talked about in the beginning. Sometimes you would be a little too horizontal here. Elbows would get stuck in the body. So you got to just make sure that it's more of a full swing. Get the elbows up, keep the backswing nice and clean, maybe a little bit away from the body so you get more distance here, more spacing, extend the right arm. So quick here and then try to finish as much as you can. That's going to clean up your backhand because right now you're producing a lot of mistakes off the backhand side. All right, come on, keep going. All right. All right, Nico. All right, buddy, come on.
Let me help you.
The most important thing is that when the serve goes in, you're 100% on fire immediately. So you're going to get burned off that return, okay?
Makes sense.
Come on. Nico, the problem on your backhand is like there's no finish. It's all arm. and it looks so careful when you hit it, like you're scared to miss. There's no acceleration, so you're just not hitting the ball cleanly on the backhand. There's a lot of frame shots. There's just a lack of trust. What I told you before, keep the backswing clean and finish all the way. That's the only solution for the backhand. So that the timing is good and that you have a good finish so that you can have some more control around the contact. Give yourself a little more room on the return and just one more game, give it 1000% effort, okay? Come on.
Let's go.
Okay, she's getting hungry, you heard that?
Good.
Nico, that's a great point though, man. That's exactly what you got to do. And if you get a chance to run around the backhand, you should. You don't have a lot of opportunities because she's hitting hard, but when you start dictating and she's giving you softer balls, run around the backhand and play forehand from that side. All right, come on. All right, man.
That was a bad decision.
It's okay, man. It's all right. You shake it off.
Good ball. What kind of bagels do you like?
Everything.
Emma, you are on absolute fire. Congratulations. Every time you play these matches, you keep getting better and better. So we're going to continue to increase the level of the opponent. Nico, we already covered a lot of the things that we can improve upon. I think the one thing that stood out overall, you were surprised by her pace and caught off guard many times. And you tried to come to the net off of weak balls and you got exposed up there. And there was some, poor shot selection at times, but I thought overall you did pretty well. Now, I can already look into the future and I can see what's going to come. This guy is not 4-5. Now, just remind me, please, that you played University of Florida club team, correct?
Yeah.
Which is generally what level of guys are playing on the club team?
So it's anywhere between like a 4-5 and honestly at the high levels, it's like even a 5-5. I've seen them be D1 players. Like
Yeah.
Even current D1 players.
It's very strong. So you played there. You also played junior tennis in Florida tournaments.
A little bit of junior tennis, yeah. A little bit.
And you're currently playing on a 4-5 team or on a ladder or something like that?
I'm playing 4-5 ladders in Quigley Tennis Center.
Yeah. So Emma is an absolute destroyer of recreational players.
Sorry.
And so she exposes weak spots, but I thought there was an interesting matchup. And like I said, we just keep raising the level and maybe eventually we'll give you some trouble.
Yeah.
But great match, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Emma.
Thanks.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you.
All right. That's it. Come again. Better. Build the distance in your take back. Way better. All right, take it down the line. Come. Better. Way better. Come again. Way better. Work on that space. Come, space. Extend the right arm a little bit. Better. 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 Rip. Yes. Very good.